and learn something, right? Then come and play act the fool with them much talking. Right? Because you see, the point we bring out to him and we show him say, oh, this time the Bible right versus the story them in about brainwashing. He understand that because he knows that the scriptures right 2,000 odd years before the English. Right? So all them are gonna say, they use the Bible. Say the Bible just created for brainwashing people. When they created, so I who started? Moses them for brainwashing people.
It's Hosea 4 and verse 6 said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
People are destroyed for lack of knowledge, yo. Right, you have some man, you know. You have some man. See the scripture talk to them as shepherds. See, we lead his sheep as straight. Right, you have some man we can do eloquent talking. Right, and because they have about information scrambled. Right, then if they do it the right way, they get people to believe them, yo. Right, because you know we want to ask him back, but he consists jungle. If he believe Malachi say yeah, if he dare say yes, he might go agree say believe a lie. Because even the one say believe is a lie. You see it? And I want push him back too. But he's just scrambling nine head. He can't even comprehend to understand one simple thing. Because we are bringing to him about the Most High and different bodies. And him ask to say if Rasta believe or believe as a man. See, we just them simple, yo. They're simple and their mind scrambled. See, the most I say, the spirit of deep sleep on them. Right, that?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee,
right.
That thou shall be no priest to me. Right. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
And not only forget it, no, them legit don't want to learn it, yo. They legit don't want it.
Just said I'm willingly ignorant.
Right, you know, yeah. Go Jeremiah. My people are foolish. See what people simple, yo. Simple. As old as them be, as young as them be, them simple. Right, them can't read. You know, and sometimes a bit nothing divert the topic, but sometimes we ourselves can't take it for granted, yo. Right? The spirit of Most High put is a gift. You need to remember that. See, because we were once like them. See, right? Simple, lost, not doing anything. And the Most High are the one who stretch him on and pull we out tight, yo. But we need to remember that. See, that's why we can't do this, you know, try to be proud over them. Like say we know it and you don't know it. Because we said no, I know it one time, you understand? Yeah, we can't be puffed up. That's why we have to be up to teach. So if everyone come out to learn, we have to teach him. Right? That method of the Most I use. Right? If you get it out there, so I can say one more thing. It's scripture say how it praise the Most High by the fools that are preaching to see if they which are lost. Right? So if they come, we have to teach them. Go ahead,
this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, start at verse 23.
Right.
It's about foolish and unlearned question, avoid, knowing that they do gender strife.
Right.
And the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, up to teach, patient.
Because you know, if we, as I said, the foolish and unlearned questions avoid, because they lead to strife. Because I ask some stupid question, I have to answer them with some sarcastic answer, and I might get offended, and then you know it will lead to strife. Right, so if you have avoiding question, right, we pick a topic, we try to deal with it as constructive as possible and edifying as possible. Right, if you're not going enough, it's Jake arrogant and ignorant. And if you go toe to toe them, we are going to end up in one fight. Or one bro, you understand? So you have to deal with them and understand them freely. Get around them, you go ahead.
Verse 25. In meekness, instructing those that oppose themselves, if the Most High peradventure will give them repentance.
I know it's the instructing those that oppose themselves. Because the truth and in fact, are themselves them are opposed when they come against you. We say what? New hope, yeah. No, new hope, yeah. New hope, yeah. New hope. You see me? Go ahead, Doc.
He said, in meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if the Most High peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth,
Right.
and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil.
Right, that's why when they come, we have to teach them, then ask them, tell them. Right? Because that's the method that the Most High use to take them out of them derision. See, you don't know who is who, so you can't fend off a man like that, you understand? See, Paul himself said, you have to appreciate that when he said preach. Let's give himself there constantly. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5.
Right?
Verse 7 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
You're not carnal, right?
but mighty through Yahweh,
Right.
to the pulling down of strongholds. Yeah, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
To the pull down of stronghold, yo. When I stronghold them fables and them wayward doctrines. See, we get built up over time. The people who also hear them, right? One of the things we have to start about, one thing we have to start about are the Christian doctrine, right? Because, as I said before, Christians they believe in the Christian doctrine, but they don't believe in the scriptures. Because the scriptures start come out. When the scriptures start come out, seeing and you realize that they start shaking on their foot. Right now, the atheist doctrine way more stronger than the Christian doctrine. Not stronger than the truth, but stronger than the Christian doctrine. Right? If a real atheist, they'll be a Port Antonio. And a girl, one little girl come to me, her mother says she want, they might do one debate at school, atheist versus Christianity. And she come and say, if me can assist her, she an atheist, me can assist her to win the debate. But what all me do, I just regurgitate some of the atheist line them, and she win the debate. But to get her back from not being an atheist, me have to teach her the truth, which are going to be the truth from the scriptures, right? From an Hebrew Israelite perspective. And they only have to bring her back because the Christian faith don't have no bullshit. Have no stronghold. It have no foundation. I mean, the only way we could bring her back, I have to teach her the truth of scriptures from the perspective of a Hebrew Israelite. Because with basically trash Christianity, she says she don't believe in God.
Christianity believe because people don't believe in the Bible.
Yeah,
because what Christianity teach, in all honesty, I garbage. Wait, which one you want? Colossians? This is Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. It says, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit.
That's all it is, you know. Philosophy and vain deceit, yo. Right, that's all it is. They ever say, oh man, write the Bible. Right, but guess what? Everything we you learn from a man on this earth. See, some man just smart enough for use, to take it and manipulate people. We see a pastor down in Nigeria, have people on them grass. And one next one down there in Africa, same way. I go tell the congregation and say, them can't have sex with the one and a wife. Seeing strong delusions, fables. See, that's all it is, yo. Ziyach, fables, philosophies, that's all it is.
Gross darkness.
There has mythology come from way back in a time.
They call you stuff with the madness.
Yeah, exactly. From ancient Greece, from Rome, from Babylon, you have mythologies from all time. See, look what Ramesses make up about Fear Boy, about Nimrod and a beer madness, yo. Philosophy's been around for all time, yo. People make up all kind of story. Right? At Jamaica with that. If you believe everything every year, you think the Anansi and Mario Smaddy. Right, so the simple exactly. Right, it's the only simple belief every word, yo. See, it's one more point. See, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that the Most High let the scriptures to you. If I have the scriptures, everybody on the planet would have lost.